So, hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Keiara's Tech Adventures. This is going to be a bit of a different video because I wasn't sure whether to put it on my main channel or this channel, but basically a few people have asked me this, is how I became a software developer and like how other people should go about it and what other people should think about when they're like doing stuff like their degree or when they're learning code and stuff like that. So I wasn't really sure on how to start this video, so I will just start from how I became one. So basically it all started when I dropped out of college. I didn't finish my A-levels, so I went to do an open uni degree because I couldn't go to normal uni because you have to complete A-levels to go to normal uni. So eventually I had to go live on my own, which is a long story. Basically I was living with my ex at the time and he said, no, you need to go by like this date. So I had to go live on my own, and so I had to like scramble for a job to like try and support myself. So I actually got turned down by most of the software apprenticeships that I applied for because their main thing was like, you need some experience in coding, even though this is a totally beginner job. Like you could literally go there and you could not know anything about code at all, but it was just like they want someone, well, they want to know that the person will actually stick with coding because they must have had a lot of people apply and not have done coding before and they just drop out because they didn't like coding. So in the end, I applied for a tech support apprenticeship at a small, well, it's kind of small, family-owned company. So at the beginning of my apprenticeship, they actually started doing software training because in the R&D department where I worked, a lot of it is software-based. So like there's automated tests, there's a lot of software that needs to be written for our devices and stuff like that. So having everyone know software in the department was a good thing. So I actually learned very quickly, like probably a lot more quickly than they realized that I could learn, and they ended up giving me my own little projects, you know, to practice coding because I was learning quite quick, and eventually we did end up making some stuff that could be used within our own business. So they ended up giving me more and more stuff, so they wanted me to start working on customer projects, and then I ended up getting promoted to trainee software engineer. So ever since that I have been writing code, and a lot of it has put me out of my comfort zone because basically I started learning in C# and a lot of the libraries that we had to work with our own devices was in C#, so I didn't really need to learn anything else. But then they started putting me on customer projects which was web-based, so I needed to learn JavaScript. And then they also wanted me to do some other projects, which really did put me out of my comfort zone because they wanted me to do some in Angular 2 because they wanted to compare other code that we have. And basically no one else in the company knew Angular 2, so I had to start from scratch, learn it all by myself. So I would say overall, software engineering and development, you don't actually need a degree to get into it. I mean, that is one of the ways that you can get into it. A lot of places do prefer if you have a degree, but also like your own experience can be good as well. So if you've like learned code on your own and you have projects to back that up and show them, then that is also a good way to get into a job. And the way that things are advancing now with like the Internet of Things, automation, software development is probably not going to see the end anytime soon. At the moment I'd only say it was getting bigger, and more places do want like a dedicated software engineer. So I suppose one thing that you can do to make sure that you shine out against all the other applicants is make sure that you do coding in your own time as well. So like do personal projects that you can show to other people when you go through an interview and say, look, this is what I have done, this is what I'm good at, you can see it right here because I've written it. But overall, honestly, if you're passionate about it, people will probably see it. So you don't need to fret at all because there's been a lot of people that have been worrying about it, and honestly, I'd just say just go with the flow at this point. Just make sure that you put enough work in to make sure that you can show other people that you are passionate about it. So if you like this video, give it a like. If you want to see more videos like this, give me a subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!